All right, here we go. Can everybody hear me? All right, I thought you could hear me before. Fair enough. So, coming back again, say I dream of myself to be a race car driver, right? Like a race car driver is a thought that is in the metaphysical world. But the day I achieve that dream, it becomes physical and it is cast upon the physical realm. So, wouldn't it be amazing if we could just dream of what we want to be and it just happens? Poof, like magic, right? What fun, right? Wrong. Because the best part about dreaming big is about the journey of achieving that dream. The journey of making and crossing that line. Savoring every ebb and every trough that comes your way. Learning what you need, what you don't need, what you might take care of, what you might not take care of. But slowly and surely, walking up that hill one step at a time. So today I stand before you to share a couple of life hacks of achieving that dream, right? Having said that, have I achieved all my dreams? No, not yet. But that is the best part. Because, like they say in typical Bollywood filmy lingo, picture baki hai dost, aur jab tak picture baki hai, life is worth living for. So, I remember when I was 9 or 10 years old, of course I come from a film background, so generally the conversation on the dining table was about films, acting, performances, and just about everything that was art. So there was one such movie that inspired me. So the first life hack I'm going to teach you about is be inspired. Be inspired by something or someone that truly realigns the direction in which you want to go. And that someone, for me, was none other than Amitabh Bachchan. There was this one particular scene he did in Agneepath where his transition happens from a boy to a man, and he's sitting across the police station, across Inspector Gaitunde, and Gaitunde is like telling him, Vijay, Sudharja. To which Vijay Dinanath Chauhan says, Oye, Inspector Gaitunde, जो सुधरता है ना, वो ऊपर चले जाता है. मालूम? है, right? You know, in that moment, the panache and the style, the way he owned that role, the way he owned that moment, did something to me inside. It changed something inside of me. It awoke a very dormant dream about being an actor inside of me. I was truly, truly awoken. I fanatically watched all his movies because I was just wondering, like, how is this guy, acting out such difficult subtext with such effortlessness? It was mind-boggling and surely a lesson. But in that moment, I was truly inspired. I was truly inspired to my core. The second life hack I would like to sort of discuss with you guys is something that you guys already know of, but I'm going to awaken it in you guys all over again. It's be ruthless. Be ruthlessly persistent about achieving your dream. Sometimes it might fall short. Sometimes it might give you more than what you bargained for. But the effort remains consistent. So after I got back from film school, I thought I was the cat's whiskers, harnessed new skills. I said, I'm going to come back and change Bollywood, right? Who can change Bollywood? Bollywood is like chaos in motion. Sometimes people just will a film to happen and it happens. Don't ask where the script is, where the dialogues are, what timelines you have to follow. Is there a beat sheet? I don't know. But I knew one thing. I had to unlearn everything I learnt in film school in order to be a Bollywood actor. I had to go back to the drawing board and I had to say, what makes a Bollywood actor? All right. Firstly, you gotta learn the history and the legacy of Bollywood, which is watch movies, new and old. Learn dialogue delivery, tehrav, audience attention. How do you communicate? Learn how to fight, Bollywood style. Right? Learn action, break every bone in your body. And yes, even learn how to dance. For a person with 2 left feet, I assure you that was the most challenging part. What happened was I had to immediately learn these various disciplines, and I had to search and research people, teachers from various corners of the city, often not under the same roof. One lived in Colaba, one lived in Malad, one lived God knows where, but you had to reach there, because if you didn't work vigorously from morning to night till you didn't have blisters the size of cherries under your feet, man, you're not going to be an actor. I'll assure you that. So what happened was I immediately harnessed these skills. However, one day I learned that this made me lean, mean and hungry. I was on a set where Hrithik was performing, and I asked him, I said, can I come and watch your set? And while I was watching him perform, this producer walks up to me and says, hey Zayed, will you do a movie for me? I immediately said yes. No questions asked, man, yes. But I knew that moment that he saw me was all the stuff that I did, how hard I worked towards that moment, and he saw somebody hungry. And I tell you something, I saw it in myself. I knew I was looking mean, lean like a machine, and I was raring to go. But after I signed that movie, what happened was there was an X factor missing in that movie. I said, okay, fine, I'm doing this movie, it's great backing, everything else, but what's the X factor? I said, my dream was to work with Farah Khan. I said, if I get this choreographer Farah Khan to choreograph and direct a song for me, I am a star, because the truth is that whoever Farah Khan kind of choreographed and directed became a star. So there I was, helter-skelter, looking for her number, and I call her up and I'm like, hi Farah, this is Zayed Khan. I'm Sanjay Khan's son, Hrithik Roshan's brother-in-law, and Fardeen's brother. I need to meet you because I want you to do me a song. She said, who? I said, Sanjay Khan's son. Okay, what do you want? I said, I want you to do a song for me and this and that. Okay. Call me in a week. Bang, phone down. That wasn't a no, right? Right? That wasn't a no, right? Okay, that was just phone down. So I wait for this week to frantically pass, and I call her up again, and she's not picking up my phone. She's just not picking up my phone. And I'm like, oh God, she dodged me, right? She dodged me. This is a no. This is a no. But I mustered the courage inside myself, and I said, no, I'm not going to give up. I need an answer from this lady. Yes, no, I don't like you, whatever. So I called her up again, and she picked up the phone, and she said, who's this? I said, Zayed Khan, Sanjay Khan's son, Hrithik's brother-in-law, Fardeen Khan's brother. Remember? What do you want? I said, I don't want anything. I just want your time. I just need to do a song. I need you to do me a song, please. So she said, okay, come to my office, and this is the address. And I'm like, bang, phone down, wear my jeans, my t-shirt, deck up, head to this address, and I'm all of a sudden in this office with Shahrukh Khan pictures all over me. And I'm wondering, like, am I in Shahrukh Khan's office or mine Farah Khan's office, but this girl might be a fan. I enter a suite, swanky looking suite, lots of gadgets, and I'm just like, what the hell, is Farah into gadgets? Wow, we'll get along like a house on fire, right? So finally I say, I'm about to say something, she said, shut up, Shahrukh wants to see you. Ooh, Shahrukh wants to see me. What would Shahrukh possibly do in my song? Right? What would he possibly do in my song? Anyway, Shahrukh Khan walks in and I am stunned because that's the man I stood in line for in Dehradun while studying in Welham Boys, wanting to watch Bazigar at Natraj Cinema. And here he is, and as graceful and as generous and as beautiful as he always is, affectionate to the core, he hugs me, he sits me down, he says, Zayed, you know, Farah's directing a movie called Main Hoon Na. I'm playing the lead. We're looking for a second lead. And I am just looking at him and my Spartan reserve. I'm holding it. No cracks on the face, Zayed. Just be a man. All right? And Shahrukh is on the other side and he says, can you act? You know, in my head, I'm going, frickin' I was born to act, man. And you know what comes out? I was born to act. And as cheesy as that sounds, all right, as cheesy as that sounds, that was it. Shahrukh told Farah, listen, see his rushes, we'll give you word after we see rushes. Superb. Ordered the editing suite, saw the rushes. Farah lights on, gets up, puts her bag on the thing, starts walking. Back to her car, no word, nothing. And here I am thinking, God, I oversold myself. I said, I am born to act. And there is absolutely no reaction to the scenes I've shown her. Okay, and there it is. Every second she's going towards her car, my heart is sinking. I'm like, no, man, no, this can't be happening. Before she sits in the car, she looks at me straight in the eye and she says, Zayed, send me your measurements. You're in my film. Put in the car, zoom, off. I have to say something. It took me a while to regain my composure after that, man. And then came the smile. But what happened out there was, did I get more than what I bargained for? Yes, I did. Was I ruthlessly persistent about getting what I wanted? Yes. My dream came true. Probably in spades. So that was the second life hack I wanted to tell you about that you guys will definitely experience through someone or somebody, but be persistent. The third one I just want to say is living the dream, right? Living the dream is the best part, honestly, but the most difficult part. Because this is the part where you have to be a team player. This is the part where you have to be inclusive. This is the part where you don't only respect your work, but you respect the people in and around that. So here I am. I'm 2 films down, and Main Hoon Na and Chura Liyaa Hai Tumne have released. Main Hoon Na, massive hit. Chura Liyaa, amazing. Producers lining outside my house to sign me for films, commercials, shows, you name it. And at that point in time, how I wish that we just had 36 hours in a day, not 24, you know, so I could work more and give more. But anyway, that was the truth. So my producer from Dusk comes with a big smile, and this is, I'm telling you, everybody does this. Huh? They come with the good news, and then they come with the bad news straight after. So they come, he says, Zayed, Dusk ka release date nikal gaya yaar. I'm like, wow, superb, congratulations Nitin bhai. So he says, yaar, lekin ek gana shoot karna hai. Extra dates dega kya? I said, yaar, Nitin bhai, reason with me, yaar, please, because like, you know, I'm back-to-back shooting. I'm not even sleeping. I've got dark circle till my knees, you know. So he just gives that puppy dog look and he says, bhai, dekh, mera Abhishek Bachchan ka dates hai. और अगर तू मैच नहीं किया तो पिक्चर रिलीज हो जाएगा, गाना शूट नहीं कर पाएंगे. I love the way they put everything on you. But since he was a friend, since he was a person that sort of signed me before Main Hoon Na released, I owed it to him. So I called my secretary and I say, Tivs, make it happen. You know what he tells me? Boss, you make it happen. I said, what do you mean? He said, No dates. Dates are full. You know, usually that's a really good thing to hear when you're an actor. You know, it means that you're really doing well. But this time around, I was like adamant. I said, no, I'm going to make this happen. I told him, Tibbs, we're going to do 2 24-hour schedules. And he just jaw dropped. And I said to him, you know, when you do 2 24-hour schedules, it basically means shooting 2 movies in 2 different locations, not having any sleep, sleeping through shots, you know, getting power naps, you know, awaiting the onslaught ahead. But that was the truth. It happened. We finished shooting thus, the song. And it became the biggest hit ever. Super duper hit, and so did the movie. Till today, I still perform to that song, and I still earn a lot of money out of that song, to be honest. Wow. It was that one decision, right? That one decision. So, just to recap here, what was the things that we said? 1, be inspired by something or someone. Let that dream, let that dreamer take you forward. 2, be ruthlessly persistent about achieving that dream at any cost. Whatever the odds, however up against the wall you are. 3, when you live that dream, respect it. Respect your peers and your audiences alike. And I would finally like to leave you with a thought about being hungry. Stay hungry like a wolf. Because you are the author to your own story. You are the master to your own universe. You can make your dreams your reality. So, once again, guys, dream big, dream bold. And this is something I sort of saw somewhere in an F1 ad, and I want to share it with you. There is no finish line in the race to perfection. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Pune. Thank you, Symbiosis. Thank you, TEDx. It was an absolute honor to be amongst you guys, and I do hope I can interact more with you all straight after. Thank you. Bye-bye.